Hi everyone, it's Nat here. Hope you're doing well. I hope my heater is not too noisy for you guys. It is just freezing in here tonight. In the Adelaide Hills it does get quite cold overnight in autumn and spring, so thought I'd heat the room up a bit. So I'm on tonight because I feel like ripping into something. It's been one of those days. Sometimes peopling is very hard. So I decided what better than to rip into an encyclopedia. Now I've been doing a lot of harvesting of books because I have way too many. I was given numerous, I had 6, 7, 8 sets of encyclopedias here that weren't able to be sold. No one would buy them for $2 a box. So it was either they go to the bin or they come to me. So I said, yeah, I'll take them. So they've been sitting in the house for the last year, getting spider webs all over them and dust. So I thought I must do something about it. So I've been ripping pages out and collating pictures and themes and putting them away. So I want to continue doing that. Now it's a Funk and Wagnalls. Funny story, my brother came around the other day and he had one of these and he goes, oh, would you like this sort of thing? Because I have a set at home that you can have if you like. And I just had the biggest laugh because I think I've ripped up 3 sets so far and I've still got another set sitting there. But of course I said, yeah, why not? So I keep coming across all the same pictures. But I thought I'd do one with these guys tonight and just show you the type of pictures and that I use. Now I'm thinking this might be an easier one. The ones I was doing before had staples holding the pages together, and the staples were about this long. It had a staple going down and a staple going up, and getting them out and the pages out was taking me forever. So we'll see what this one's like. So these covers are a great size too, and it's a pity not to keep them all, but I have a whole bookcase full of books with covers I want to use, plus covers of books that I've gutted already. So I might keep one set of these for a lap book or something sometime, but otherwise I'll probably go, just can't keep it all. You know, if I only had one set of encyclopedias or something, I'd be keeping and using every page, but can't do that, so. I think that's got it, nearly. Now I'm getting hot after talking to you. Now I'm going to have to switch the heater off. Oh, that's good, save electricity. So I haven't done much today really, just peopled. No, I did took my daughter for a drive to go and stay at a friend's house and come back and posted. Did I go to the post office? And I went shopping. I think I posted something yesterday. I don't know. I don't even know what day it is half the time at the moment. So, and come back and deal with social media. And now I'm trying to stay away from it. Sometimes you have to just switch off and craft. All right, so we've got the cover off. So as you probably know by now, I like keeping these pages to back my tags and that with. Really handy. I've got stacks of them now too, which I will show you because I'll put these straight away. Just on my wire rack. This is my collection so far of just those clear start pages for backing tags. So nice selection there now that I can reach for when I'm doing little projects. All right, now, I don't know if these are sewn in. I'm not going to bother keeping the pages joined together. Sometimes in the smaller books, if they're sewn in, I will painstakingly pick the threads out. But most of these tend to be glued, which makes that a bit hard, so I've got to rip them. But that is a bit quicker too. So I love the old-fashioned pictures you find in these. So I've been keeping pretty well all of that sort of thing. Noah Webster at work on his dictionary. Some of them I leave because I've got so many. It's just the ones that interest me. Oh, I like that. Digestion. So I do have a theme that I keep for, which is your anatomy. I love the botanicals in these. It's a dog. It's a dingo. It's a cute one. Won't keep him there. I have got a theme for dinosaurs and I really like that. Now, as I rip more pages out, it gets bulky along here and that starts tearing into these pages more. So I have to cut this down because it doesn't rip off very easily. They're a bit painful, these ones. So, of course, all these pages would be good to put napkin on, use as filler pages, a collage with. But as I said, I have piles. I did do a big encyclopedia last night that has great size pages that I can fold in half for filler pages. So I kept those ones. So I hope you're all well, wherever you are. So I'm just going to grab my knife and I'll just run it down like that, and that helps me just pull that bit off. Like that one. Sometimes I keep this sort of diagram for your more sort of steampunk or mechanical themed journals. I don't think I'll worry about that one. That's nice. Divine Comedy by the 19th century French painter Gustave Doré. Quite nice fantasy-based picture. Something I wanted to look for at the start. Oh no, that starts at DI. I'm looking for something that starts with DA. Sometimes I keep this sort of thing for my postcards, which I could do with that one, but it's not my favourite sort of theme. Oh, look, Alice in Wonderland. Never know what you're going to find. I thought I'd done a few full sets, but I don't remember seeing some of these pictures, so they mustn't have been complete sets. It's a dog bone. That's a nice size for on a tag or something. I thought I'd do this and then tidy up my room some more. I'm on such a mission to get that done. I did show a picture in my group of it messy. Bit of an embarrassment. But I'm sure all of our rooms get like that when we're actually crafting. Alright, now I'll put that one over there. I'm just checking because I don't think I wanted that one. I think I'm mixing my piles up. No, I'm not. More like mixing myself up. I'm so brain dead lately. I kept on pressing this button on my car to wind the window up, and the window wouldn't go up. And I said to my daughter, I don't know why the window's not going up. And then I tried the next one and it went up. And it's like, oh, I was pressing the wrong button. I was pressing the button for the other window, which is broken. You think I would have realised. All right, so again, beautiful size for a postcard, that is. Oh, and flamingos. Oh, that's hard. I think I'm going to have to put them aside. That's a nice postcard down there. Don't really like his face. Not meaning to be offensive. I like your old buildings. That's a cathedral. And that looks like a Don Quixote or something. So that was a dragon, but it's a horse. I know it's interesting, so I might take that. What is that? A dormouse. The Death of Douglas. I know. Steer clear of some of the morbid stuff, but it depends, because I do like your sort of goth style journals as well, so some of it I do take. So another one for a little postcard. Japanese gilded wood helmet crest. I like that. And on the other side, we can use both too, is a dragonfly. That is Japanese kabuki. So I'll keep that because I keep oriental themed pictures that I like. So yes, I've been doing so much of this sort of thing. I think I went through about 10 books yesterday, all different sorts. Some wedding, oh, some Williams Shakespeare play. Oh, that's lovely. Analysis of the shoulder girdle. Let's definitely take that. That would make a nice postcard, that top bit especially. Sometimes in these old books you get all these pictures and they're out of focus slightly, which I don't like. Went through a book last night and the whole thing was out of focus. And that's lovely. I love the pink around it. Could postcard that one as well. Duckies. Robert Dudley. Dumb cane, Dieffenbachia. It's a nice picture, even if it has a sad name. Oh, that's a lovely one too, although it is war, isn't it? I don't really like war things. Sorry, bumping you about as usual. It's another nice postcard. 4 Horsemen of the Apocalypse. It's that Jura. Take that as well. That'd be nice on a tag. Oh, that's nice, isn't it? So definitely take that sort of thing for steampunk. not really a history buff, and I always worry that I'm going to take all these things and make a tag or put it in a journal, send it off to someone, and they're going to get offended by who it is or what their story is, because I don't really take much notice. I have enough trouble dealing with today and what may be in the future without worrying about the past. Is my theory. Dynamoelectric machinery. That's interesting. Oh, an eagle. It's one of my favourite themes, the bald eagle. Human ear. Easter Island. Echidna. I do keep some of the astronomical stuff on space and that, but I don't really. That one's alright though. No. Now I'll take it. So sometime I'll have to show you how I saw all of this and where I store it. I am developing a system slowly. And then one day I'll have to actually do some crafting with it. That would be a novelty. Now with these maps, I love the maps, so I take them, but I'll probably use that because I like that. But I've also been taking these pages because I think they'll be really cool for collaging, and they tend to come in different colours in the different books. So I've got all these different colours of them. I think they'll make really cool backing pages or pages for collaging. And why rip up your good scrapbooking paper and that if you for collaging, if you can use some of these scrappy bits that you get cheap or for free or whatever. Love the castle there. I might just take that page. A music lesson in a Greek schoolroom. So students in a medieval monastery. Professor in a university. I love all these medieval pictures. So that must be King Edward. Edward the Confessor, King of England. What did he confess to? Edward VII, known as the Peacemaker. Some baby birds, loggerhead shrikes. Don't think I need that one. Don't need an eggplant. Snowy egret. There's another map. like. Might as well take the index too while I'm at it. Another postcard. So I like the colour there too. Some nice Egyptian photos. I make a big mess doing this. So many bits of paper come up on that. I sit in my car and do it, and all the bits of paper go down, you know, where my gear stick is and everything. I'm waiting for it to get stuck one day because of the paper that goes down there. And then in my lounge room, all in my couch, all in my floor. But I'm on a mission. So I'll probably die. If I don't die of glue inhalation, I'll die of book dust. These are really cool pictures. As are they. Hieroglyphic spelling of the word Egypt. That's quite interesting. So, the Eiffel Tower. People love French stuff. Oh God, I've got to, I should put my glasses on. I think it's because I skim read. I don't read things right. It's a scene from the motion picture Potemkin, but I read it as Pokemon. I'm thinking, what? That's sort of like, that does not look like Pokemon. So, red buried elder. The Electoral Commission of 1877. I like how old it looks. So I should have bought some more. I only bought one in. Didn't think I'd get through it this quick. Electric service from coal and the atom to customers. I quite like that. Love the colour on it too, so I think I'll take that. A 3 electrode tube or triode, whichever way you want to say it. Oh, I could take that and make a nice little tag or journaling card maybe for some weird book I might make in the future. Elephant. Always take the elephants. This is a beauty too. Elevator. I don't know why I keep all this stuff, but I do. I figure even if I don't use it, I sort of learn something from it. Not that I'll retain anything that I learn. I certainly haven't retained much that I've learnt previously, or I wouldn't keep doing stupid stuff. Elizabeth one. Or the first, I should say. Now, I like that. It's Elizabethan architecture. Now with this one, that could be cut down to do a postcard nicely. President Abraham Lincoln. Okay, so that's that book done. So this will go into the recycling because I just can't keep and use everything. If anyone has a problem with that, send me a prepaid envelope and I will send you all my scrapbook pages. Yeah. And then this is the pile that we've got of bits that I want to use. So it'll be a bit easier to store in the end. I'll get a bit more room to get more books because I have no self-control. All right, so that was really quick. So I think what I might do is the other day I did put a video up where I was sorting through beads. Now, I haven't completely sorted everything, but I might just show you what I've got in what container now, how it's sorted. My aim was to get it on one shelf. I don't think that's going to happen because as I'm sorting it, I'm sort of making more containers. So, but I will grab bits and I'll bring them over and I'll show you what I've done. So I'll start with all these little containers. This is what I mean by the amount of containers it's expanding. I might need to get, I do have one container that has seed beads in, which is like the one container that you open up and it has these straw bits that are like this that you pull out. I probably need to get something like that for all this stuff. But firstly, this is some charms. So I've been using my Dymo 2 label. So these are just ones that don't fit in with my other ones. They still need a bit of sorting. So I've got some hearts, just a nice coloured bling. I've got my dinosaur charms, some boots. They're not Western boots, just random bits. And I can't remember what you call these things. Scroll things that you stick on the front of your pages and that, some of them things. This one is fittings spaces. Trying to learn the lingo. So it's mainly all these spacer bits. So I bought some of these years and years ago. They were like on the sale, in the sale bin at Spotlight. And what I bought them for was doll's house bits and pieces. I always thought I would do up my daughter's old doll's house that my parents made her. But I never got around to it. But these would make cool little strainers and stuff. So that's what I bought them for. But now that I'm not going to use them for that, I can try and use them for some dangles. So that's all that sort of thing. This one has my fittings caps, mainly. Does have other stuff probably. So we've got all of these things. Silver ones, these. Oh yeah, they're like caps. I thought that was spacers. Same diff probably. They're probably spacer caps. I don't know. Trying to learn all this stuff. Like these bronze ones are nice. So that's got a whole lot of that stuff. And I have this one, which is miscellaneous fittings, because they're ones that were too big to go into the littler packaging. I got these for like $2 or something from some shop in a jar. And that'd be really cool to make some goth tassels with, I reckon. And then some of these ball spacers, I suppose, or beads, or whatever you call them, metallic things. So that's those. But wait, there's more. So then I have this, must be a nut container or chocolate nibbly container or something. I had all these random bits and pieces of jewellery in here. So I sorted that out and sort of colour coded it. So it's jewellery pieces. These are like your greens. So I've got earrings and just little bits and pieces. Love that one. And then you've got reds and browns, I think it is in there. And sort of pearl-like colour. And then we've got our pinks and purples. And oh yeah, it's bluey green. This is like blue stuff. Black bits and pieces. And then back to the green. So that's going to be a lot easier when I want to find something. I thought I'll try and sort things out and colour code more than anything with my beads. It'll be a lot easier when I go do a project. And this one is, these are sort of like the same, but they're themed. So I think this is sort of random themed. So we've got a ram there for an Aries dangle. I feel like I shouldn't take things apart because I might like to use that just as is. A life-saving, surf life-saving pin. All sorts of random stuff in there. This one's got stuff I want to use for a peacock journal. So I've put that all together. This is butterfly. And this is a scarf holder. I did ask when I got it what it was, and some lovely ladies did it for me. It was a scarf tie, yeah, which I should have known, but like I said to them in my reply, I'm no fashionista, that's for sure. So these are leaves. It's sort of botanicals. Oh, these are beautiful feathers, black feathers, so they're in there with the botanical stuff. These are like flowers. Yeah, floral bits. And these are bigger hearts because I've got smaller hearts elsewhere. And I've got 10,000 containers with it all in there. But wait, there's more. This is a toolbox thingy, sewing box. It just has, there was a whole lot in here, but they're empty now, so I'll be able to fit stuff in there. It does have the start. I was beading a dragonfly once. So there's one wing. And there's his body. That's as far as I got with the fiddly thing. I did bead a dragon and a spider, but that's all I managed to do. So this has some of my pliers. And then it's all wire and nylon and different threading materials for making jewellery. So that's in there. I do have a whole heap more pliers, but they're out where I can access them. Now these are broken down jewellery. I went through it all last night and I tried to colour code it. I've got glass beads in that one. I've got your other glass beads in that one, your crystal ones. Got shells. This one's just random. I bought it like that. I wanted to make bees with some of these beads, which I might still do because that'd be cool as a dangle. Just got some red bits there. So that's browns. Got my purples, silver and pearl, I think, in there. And there's some more pearls, so I've got to do some more sorting there. They're orangish and brown, I think. Sort of magenta ones. Greens. Blacks. You get the gist. Got wooden beads. So that's the way they're staying just for the moment until I find a better way of storing them. I'll probably add to them as I take apart more of my jewellery pieces. But wait, there's more. So these are the jewellery pieces that haven't been broken down really yet. So I've got bracelets in there. That is sort of your more, what's the word for it? Aztec style. Then again, I've got sort of your reds. Got more bracelets, your round ones, which I don't know if I'll ever do anything with, but I might flatten out some of the flatter ones. Silver, I've got gold under there, I've got your pearl, blue, so your purples, pinks, blacks, and then your yellows and browns. So that's how I've stored all my necklaces and that need breaking down. So it's a lot better than it was because all of this stuff was intertwined. The beads were mixed in with the necklaces and the fittings, and it was just a big mess because a lot of the packets I'd grabbed from the secondhand store as these mixed bags and then just throwing them in here. So it's good to have them all sorted and have them colour-coded because now if I'm doing something and I think I want brown, I can just grab the brown beads, the brown necklaces, go through them and see what I want to use. I'll put the lid back on. But wait, there's more. I have these two containers that don't really fit in anywhere else. So these are, it's sort of like glass beads of your various colours. And your sort of gems as well, I think, or stones. So I've got those. And then I have this one, which is closures, earrings and rings. So we have some of the bigger sort of clips, rings, like key rings, whatever rings these are, but they're rings nevertheless. Earrings, more earrings. These are like buckles and watches, necklaces and that. I don't know what you call these. End bars. That's what this one says. 4-hole end bar. So it's got them end bar things. These, I don't know, alligator mouth clippy thingies. So, and there's small ones of something like that. All that sort of stuff that I have no idea about, but I will try and use them one day anyway. These are jewellery pins, closures and jump rings. So I've got a whole bag of pins that I grabbed from a second-hand store there. These sort of, I don't know what to call them, closures. They're nice, those. And more closures, the ones that you screw undone and screw up again. I'm good at screwing things up. Those jewellery pins. These, what did she call them? Someone told me what they were called. Eye pins. And not eye pins. And your jump rings. Lots of different jump rings. So that's all in that one. But wait, there's more. So this is the container that I was saying maybe I should get another one of and use to put those other little bits and pieces I have instead of having them all in separate containers, because this has this front part that you open up and it has the containers that you pull out like that. So I might invest in another one of those, which I think would be good. It has dust everywhere. So this has a top area which I don't have anything in, so there's scope for more stuff, which is not good. Maybe I could fit one of my other containers in there actually. Now this is, what does it say? Seed and small beads. Now keep in mind, a lot of these especially came from when my mum stopped beading and my daughter stopped beading as well. So it's not all stuff that I've like bought myself. Although these are broken down necklaces or something, I think. And these might be ones that I got from the second-hand store. Whole lot of that sort of thing. Actually, I think I've got something else in my real little seed beads. There's some seed beads in that one. I hope you can see all right. This container's really handy. Some glass beads. I probably need to reorganise these with all the other beads that I've got, but that'll be another day. That looks like greens mainly, turquoise. Don't worry, I think we've only got 2 more to show. And they're big ones. And then I have 2 of these. Now, a lot of you would recognise these because I think everyone's mothers had these and probably everyone's been passed down one. They're your Singer sewing, whatever you call them, boxes. My mum had one. I've got hers here. Hers is orange. I'll show that one next. I got this one from the second-hand store and it was full of scissors and all sorts of little goodies. So I took them out. I still have the top tray. But this is, did I say? Oh, this is bigger beads. So a whole lot of containers. I think for myself and my daughter bought some of these. I can tell you my daughter got that one. Her favourite colour is blue. From Spotlight, I think, when they were on sale. There's some charms in there and everything. I'll have to sort the charms and the other fittings and that in with my other ones, and then I'll have more room in here for beads. And then I've got 2 of these containers, which have, these are ones that I have probably pulled off of necklaces. Beautiful browns and that in there. And then this one has all of those ones. So that's all the bigger beads. But wait, there's more. If I can get this shut without knocking everything off everywhere. And then there's this lot. So my daughter has given me her bead board, and I've got another like bead board here, which is cool. This is my mum's old sewing box. So this has seed and smaller beads in it. If I can get it open. So I've got my foam piece in here, so that's really cool for tipping my beads out on so they don't roll everywhere. That's a game changer, that is, I tell you. So it's another pack that we would have got from Spotlight. I reckon I bought that one because it's black. And that one probably. Lots of little beads in the little containers. That one's oranges and yellows. This one was my daughter's, and it's got blue and whites. A whole lot of different colourful stuff in there. And then I've got a few of these ones that have these round things that I hate, but I'm using them anyway. And so there's still plenty of pieces here where I can fill up when I'm taking apart the jewellery. If it has seed beads, I can put them in here. So I've got another one there. I did try doing them by size, I think, but just become too hard, so I gave up on that. And then these are more of your longer beads. And that one, so I've still got room to grow. So it's really cool. I can fit a fair few things in this sewing box. Now, can someone tell me how I had it all? That would be good. Oh, that works. There, that'll do. Even better. And then I'll put that in there. So, I hope you enjoyed that. Bit of a hodgepodge of things to show, but now you've seen how I break down my poor encyclopedias and what sort of things I keep out of them. Hopefully soon I'll be showing what I do with them more. And you've seen what a mess I've made with my bead organisation. Now I've got to put all of them boxes back onto my wire shelf, and when I do my room tour one day in the next year, hopefully you will see where I've stored them all. So take care, everyone. That was actually really good. I feel better now after doing all that. It's good to get a bit of exercise. So yeah, be good, and I will see you soon. Bye.